All right, welcome back. So all week long, we've been highlighting some fun and unique ideas when it comes to a date right here in Central Arkansas. We've had arts and crafts, we had food, we've had skating, and we got more.
And this morning, this idea is for the wild ones out there. I'm just kidding.
Ones.
It's for the animal lovers. KARK joining us live from the Little Rock Zoo this morning with what they have to offer for Valentine's Day.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm here with Susan, the zoo director. Now, tell me what you got going on this Valentine's Day weekend.
So this weekend is Love Your Zoo weekend. So with Valentine's Day coming up, it's the perfect time for families to come and have some fun together before the big day. And it's a perfect time to show some appreciation for our animals and to have some fun with our animals. So we've got some really great activities happening this Saturday and Sunday. Our animal staff are going to be doing some enrichment activities with the animals all day on those 2 days. So they're going to be doing some Valentine's Day themed enrichment activities where they're giving out some treats to the animals that are in the theme of love for the animals and love for the zoo. So it's just going to be 2 days of fun-filled activities that are themed around Valentine's Day.
That is so fun. What makes this a good date idea for couples?
Well, you know, the zoo is just a nice, relaxed atmosphere. It's outdoors, so it's a fun place to come and walk around. You know, a lot of people tell us that they had their first date at the zoo, so we'll have people say, oh, you know, that was our first date was when we came to the zoo. It's also a public place, so it's a nice place if maybe you're meeting somebody for the first time, you know, that Tinder or Hinge date, if you will. You know, it's a nice, safe place to come and meet someone for the first time. So we see a lot of first dates here, so it's a nice place to maybe spark up some romance, if you will, for Valentine's Day. So we love that about the zoo. The zoo is a place for everybody. It's a place for families. It's a place for couples. It's really a place for anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in the next half hour, we'll talk even more about Valentine's Day here at the zoo. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Yes.
All week long, we've been highlighting some fun and unique date ideas here in Central Arkansas, from arts and crafts to food to skating to Tinder and, you know, Hinge dates.
Yeah, you know, we're switching it up. We want to talk about something for all you animal lovers out there. And as we bring Claire in right now, and she said just great ideas, you know, maybe to break the ice. You know, she just said in the last hit, Claire, a great place to take a Tinder or Hinge date.
Yeah, that's exactly right, guys. Back with Susan. But I will tell you, it's not just for Valentine's Day lovers out there. You have something for the singles as well here at the zoo.
You know, we've got a little something for everybody, and we're pulling in our Hornbill Mayhem to help us out for those of us that may have a little bit of bitterness to work out, a little bit of a grudge to work out. Yeah. So you can go online, and you can also help out conservation by making a small donation. You can name a cockroach that we are going to be feeding to Mayhem, our Hornbill, and he'll be crunching on those named cockroaches on the 13th, right before Valentine's Day, in honor of Hornbill Day, which is a day that we're going to be honoring hornbills for conservation of that wonderful species. But what a great way to honor that ex that you have in your life that maybe, you know, you just want to pay tribute to them in a very special way by honoring them, to give a treat to one of our great animals here at the zoo.
That is so awesome. I love that idea. Hilarious. Now, tell me a little bit about the conservation side of this.
So, you know what's great about that is our Hornbill is part of our Animal Ambassador program. So those are some of the animals that you don't necessarily see that when you come here to the zoo all the time, because they're part of that program. They go out to schools, and they can interact with kids, they can interact with families, and it's a wonderful experience to see those animals up close and personal. They're also part of our Animal Ambassador show that we have here at the amphitheater. So that's a great way for us to learn about conservation in an everyday way. And having that experience is really special, and it's a great thing that we love to offer here at the zoo.
Awesome. Well, in the next half hour, we'll talk even more about what the zoo has going on for Valentine's Day. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, y'all, it's been a long week. We've been highlighting some fun and very unique ideas when it comes to dating, or at least date ideas for Central Arkansas. We've had arts and crafts, we've had food, we've even had skating, ice or rollerblading. We had it all.
We've had a lot of fun ideas, but this morning we have the one for all you wild ones out there, all you animal lovers. Claire Kreitz joining us live from the Little Rock Zoo with what they have to offer this Valentine's Day. Claire?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm back with Susan, the zoo director. Now, we've talked about what you can do ahead of Valentine's Day, but what about the weekend after?
So, as they say, let the good times roll. Mardi Gras is around the corner. So we have a really fun Mardi Gras activity that's going to be happening the next weekend. That's going to be coming up after Valentine's Day. So join us for that. So as they say, let the good times roll. We're going to be having a parade through the zoo for Mardi Gras, and we're inviting parents, families, come out with your kids and decorate strollers and wagons for a little fun contest that we're going to be having. And then our staff is going to be decorating golf carts for their own little fun competition, so that we're going to have a little parade of our own through the zoo for Mardi Gras. So lots of fun. It'll end at the pavilion. We're going to have activities there, face painting, other fun things going on. So it'll just be a really fun day of festivities here at the zoo.
That is so much fun. Now, what are some of the highlights that people can come and see, either on a date with their friends?
You know, any day at the zoo is a special day. You can always see the animals, and we have staff that walk around and interact with our families and talk about the animals. You can learn something about the animals, and they always do enrichment with the animals too. So being able to see the animals out and about and moving around and interacting and doing things, that's always a fun thing, and we always try to see what we can do to make the animals more active by adding those enrichment activities. The morning time is a great time to come, we always say, because that's when the animals are more bright and cheery. You know, we're all bright and cheery right now, aren't we? So that's a good time. But really, any time is a good time to come to the zoo. We have a lot of fun things happening. Check out our website. There's a lot of interesting information there about different activities that we're hosting throughout the year.
All right, perfect. Well, in the next half hour, we'll talk even more about Valentine's Day date ideas here at the zoo. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
We'll do this morning all week long. We've been highlighting some fun and unique date ideas here in Central Arkansas, from arts and crafts to food to skating.
That's right. And this morning we got ideas. If people love their animals.
You know I do.
People love the zoo.
Yeah.
Let's go out and have Valentine's Day at the zoo. That's where we're going to find Claire Kreitz live this morning to tell us more about what the Little Rock Zoo has planned for the upcoming holiday. Good morning, Claire.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, lots going on here at the zoo. I am here with Susan. Tell me a little bit about what you guys have going on this weekend.
So this weekend is Love Your Zoo Day, and that's going to be so fun for families. We've got a fun Valentine's Day themed activities happening. We've got enrichment that is Valentine's Day themed. That's happening all day on Saturday and Sunday. So you can see the animals and then see some fun things happening in their habitats. And that's going to be Saturday and Sunday. So that's a fun way to kind of kick off Valentine's Day. And then for those that maybe are not so into Valentine's Day, if you want to participate in a fun activity and support conservation, go online and you can check out a fun way to commemorate maybe someone that might have been an ex or broken a heart or done something, or maybe just to have some fun in general. You can purchase a named cockroach for a contribution of $5, and our hornbill mayhem, isn't that a great name too? Yes. Mayhem for Valentine's Day. We'll chomp down on one of those cockroaches on the 13th, and that's a fun way also that we're celebrating Valentine's Day and doing something to support conservation too.
I love it. I love it. So much going on. Definitely come check it out if you can, but I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.